Black women are the most unprotected and disrespected people in society because our pain and sorrows are made into jokes and memes. We are being mistreated, abused, and discarded at the hands of men, oftentimes Black men, who are supposed to love us, protect us, and provide for us. Instead, we are the breadwinners. We are the head of our households. And either we are too strong or these niggas is too weak. These heartbreaking stories are centered in the Black community all over the United States. Stories of domestic violence, rage, and even death. What do you do when love isn't enough? On December 12, 2020, around 7:15, 2 shots rang out on the 9700 block of Northwest 83rd Street. As deputies arrived at the residence, they found 2 adults deceased, along with an additional woman clinging to life. There were 3 children that were unharmed in the residence that had to be rescued through a window by deputies.
Shooting in Tamarack this morning.
Just awful. BSO deputies rescuing 3 children from a home before finding 2 people shot to death inside that house. And Local 10's Roy Ramos has the latest on the investigation.
Inside of that home, there was also another woman who was found with serious injuries. She was taken to the hospital. Unfortunately, she did not survive either. The 3 children, fortunately, are doing okay. In the meantime, those investigators are still out here working to find out what ultimately led up to this tragedy.
Dozens of Broward County Sheriff deputies surrounded a Tamarack home inside the Spring Lake subdivision after they received a 911 call of shots fired just after 7 Saturday morning. From a distance, we watched as SWAT team members moved in on the house as they remained in contact with the caller, still inside.
The deputies were then able to identify a room where 3 children, ages 4, 8, and 11, were located and assisted them out the bedroom window into safety.
Deputies moved in shortly after making a tragic discovery. 1 man and woman shot dead, with another woman found still fighting for her life.
A second female was airlifted from BSO Air Rescue to a nearby hospital where she was later pronounced deceased.
I can't believe that, so that was my heart broken.
Jimmy Christopher arriving to learn it was his best friend, Clody Sylverne, who he said was found dead along with his wife and her mother. While investigators still have yet to confirm the identities of the victims, he provided us with these pictures of the best friend he said just celebrated his wife's birthday with her family.
He's a great guy. He's my brother, you know. We always hang out together and then very nice. That was my best friend, so I lost him. I can't believe that.
And right now, investigators say they are not searching for any suspects at this time. They do believe this incident is domestic in nature. As for those 3 children, we do know that they are being cared for right now at the sheriff's office. For now, here in Tamarack, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
The couple that was found deceased were Benouchka and Clody Sylverne, who had been married for quite a while, and they shared 3 children together. It was said that they purchased the home in Tamarack in 2015, and there were some comments made, I don't know how true they are, this is all alleged, that there was some infidelity on his part. This person says, you have no idea what you're talking about. He was cheating on her. She filed for divorce. He showed up at 7 a.m. and killed her. He's a predator and left his children without parents. She did not push any buttons, idiots. This story is so heartbreaking because if he was in fact the one that was cheating and she wanted to leave to stand up for herself and show her self-worth, and he decided to not only take her out but her mom, and now her children have no parents because he's a weak ass punk that took himself out. So what was the point of it all? You couldn't leave with dignity. You couldn't let her have self-respect as a woman. To be honest, Clody Sylverne, the killer, the person who also committed suicide, he was a chump. He was weak. And I mean that respectfully. I don't mean to disrespect the dead, but if you're going to kill a woman who bared 3 children for you, her mother, and then yourself, because you was cheating and she was leaving you, that makes you weak. And ladies, we gotta be careful with these weak ass men that will try to portray that they love you, that they're for you, they're gonna be by your side, and then as soon as they do something wrong and take no accountability for the part that they played in it, they want to do something to hurt you. They want to take you out of this world, take you from the people that love you and need you. That's a Trump move. And I'm so sorry this happened to Benouchka, her mom Marie, and her children are left without their parents and their grandparent. May their family and loved ones find peace in this time. The pandemic has not been kind to any of us. May you continue to rest in peace, Benouchka and Marie.